Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first two games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these players want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And starting this one, Chris Bassett. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feeler for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gunnar Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside. That clips the corner. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 3. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And another ball. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Righty delivers. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Line to right, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One runs in.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
At the belt and fires. Strike one.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Ripped on a line. Springer there makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 2-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of the ALCS. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
The 1-2. That one the other way. Nice grab. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And that is the inning. They put two on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill, the big righty, Corbin Burns. And Siggy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, and now George Springer. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Santander brings it in. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning. Everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Bo Bichette, batting with one down, takes a strike. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Kane since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. One out, base is empty. That's outside. And that is ball one. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out towards right center field. Santander drifts towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. Two down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Justin Turner.
Here's Turner now. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Bichette on at second with two down. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayes makes the play, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto, and they're down 2-0. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Austin Hayes. Bassett back to work. Liner picked on the hop at first. And he handles it himself for the out. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. That one fouled off.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shine in the toughest moments.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. And he drops it down the third baseline. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. Bassett with a look to first. Mateo back safely. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Kicks and fires. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases And they add on. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Henderson in his second season, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The catcher, number 35.
Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. To third, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, the tag.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came in to third.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And it's fouled away. Rutschman, the runner at first with two gone. Pulls that one foul. And the right-hander deals. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters throws him for strike three. Baltimore with a two-run shot this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Kevin Biggio.
And he deals. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
2-2 down.
Next offering is down low. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting seven. The left fielder. Dalton.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Out to short. On to O'Hearn. And that is that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Aim for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, Brugge, and his confidence isn't an issue when he steps in the box. He expects to do some damage every time he's up.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive, and it stays fair. So, man aboard, Cedric Mullins now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Brugge. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Up next for the
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out his first time.
Mountcastle.
And that one cutting but missing down low. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one. Man at first, one away. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it over to Bichette, and that's 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 4 and the Jays nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Danny Jansen to hit here.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
And a pitch. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left field, way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rutschman right there to make the grab. 2 away now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Doubled his first time up. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 4-0. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Bassett back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings. To pitch deep into this ball game.
And here it comes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. And ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch misses.
Count 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third. Biggio sends it to first. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there. They lead 4-0. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Swung on, bolted. Mullins ranging back. And that one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they're chipping away. It's 4-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One out, base is empty. Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. This one in the air. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Number 36 in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The Jays trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one down the line. Henderson over to first in time. That's out number 3, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
And the pitch. In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Now back, the right fielder.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Santander, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. One down, base is empty. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got him looking. 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one missing low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. 2-1. Two outs, base is empty. And that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Mullins in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And it's second. And strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that one ripped into right. Springer makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Orioles, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shaw.
No left fielder.
With my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. And downstairs.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Rolls across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's Jansen to hit. He's 0 for 1.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. That's down and in. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Doubled in his first AB. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The Orioles leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. In the air, left side. Hayes ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Genesis Cabrera will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 2.
Ryan Mountcastle.
The pitch. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. That clips a corner. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Mateo now. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Misses inside. And that's ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. There's the strike. And that's too high, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So up next, Jordan Westburg, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. Two outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 4 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter is George Springer. Burns back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Mullins whips it back in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And that'll fall for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, not close.
Well, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Bichette goes. And fouled off. And the righty deals. Runner goes again. In the air, right side. Could be extra bases. Bichette around third and headed home. He scores, and now they trail by one. Turner climbs in on that right side. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Up and in. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Dylan Tate up and throwing. Perez, the power lefty, up as well. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Number 36 in the on-deck circle. Guerrero on third. Turner at first with no outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Off the fire's eye and gone. And now they're out front. It's 6-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Corbin Burns. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Dean Kremer gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dean Kremer.
Here's the second baseman. Late with the swing there.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The 0-1.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. That's not coming back. They go back to back. It's 7-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Foul ball. Ripped towards third. Onto O'Hearn. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
The catcher, number 9, Danny.
And next for Toronto, Danny Jansen. In the air, out towards left center. Mullins makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder.
Here's Kiermaier now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's George Springer. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 9-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
In the air to left center. And that's the inning. Top of inning number 7. And now Gunnar Henderson.
Number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. That one just misses. Popped up. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. A switch hitter batting. Right. First offering, and it just misses. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one's in there. 1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero drifts towards it, and a foul ball. And he deals. And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Grabs it on the run. 2 away.
Now batting, the
Two outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. If it gets a take, it's ahead in the count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second home run of the series, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-5. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Two outs, nobody on. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The Orioles down by 4 here in the late stages of Game 3. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And now the lefty.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Stays alive. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 9-5. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So now Turner into that right side. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Onto O'Hearn, 2.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
So 2 down now, and here is Kevin Biggio. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nate Pearson into the game. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Cedric Mullins digs in now. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pearson, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering upstairs. And another ball. Right-handed reliever. That one inside. Counts full, 3-2. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Mountcastle, the next to hit, takes outside. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. One and 2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Bounce to third. Biggio tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And a curve misses outside. At the belt and fires. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
So 2 down. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Hayes at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2-2 now.
3-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Orioles leave one. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dylan Tate. Now it's the second baseman. He's already homered here.
The second baseman.
This one. And a pitch. Just missed. And it's even up.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And there's a ball. Bounce to the right side. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Wouldn't chase that time. Action in the pen down there. Cionel Perez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Baker also throwing. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mullins in pursuit and makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1's the count.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. Out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Mesa.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Stepping in, Jordan Westburg.
The second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
And here it comes.
Right through there for a strike. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Kicks and fires. And that one pulled foul. Here comes a pitch. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Left field. And it's caught for the out.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Orioles down to their final out. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. This could end it. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they close the gap. It's 9-6.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Santander in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The Orioles trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Nine-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 2 runners on base. For the Orioles, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.